In just a moment, you'll have your KeeperHub account set up, and you'll also have a wallet attached to that same KeeperHub account, which will allow you to run your first few automations. KeeperHub is the execution and reliability layer for on-chain automations. With the app, you will essentially be able to monitor or automate just about anything on-chain. So without further ado, let's actually jump into the platform itself. I already have it open here at app.keeperhub.com. And what you'll notice is you can actually, without logging in, be able to go ahead and start building workflows. This is a great way to just familiarize yourself with the app before, logging in with your credentials. And once you're content with that, it's extremely easy. You just click on the button called sign in here. And you can then go ahead and use one of the single sign-on options in GitHub or Google, or create an account, which I will do just to kind of mimic the setup process. So I have gone ahead and created an account, and I'm just going to go ahead and look at my second screen here and await a verification code, which I'll paste in, and I'm in. So the main thing we want to check now is we can see here that an organization has been created automatically and tied to my login credentials. So this here is my personal organization. I can manage this, and I can name this YouTube tutorial account. Usually you'd probably name it after the Web3 project that you're working on. And after that, you can then go ahead and decide, all right, who should I invite to this account? And you can give them certain administrative rights based on how much they should have. And another important thing here is you can actually create multiple organizations and be part of multiple orgs. That also means that other users could invite you to their organizations or their projects. So you could actually go ahead and scroll through them, and with various different administrative rights on the different organizations, you can then go ahead and contribute or manage accordingly. The next thing that I want you guys to zone in on is the left panel here of our screen. Here we have all workflows, the hub and analytics, which I'll go through in a future video. You can see as it is right now, all workflows, no workflows found. We haven't created any yet. The next video, I will create the first workflow with you, and we will have one added. But the most important thing that we want to do is actually go ahead and click on the button in the top right corner and click wallet, because we need to create a wallet that will be linked to the organization. I do want to preface before going into too much detail on the wallet here that from a credit card perspective, in order to actually use KeeperHub and start deploying keepers and automations, you don't have to tie any credit card to the account. The reason why is we have a free tier, which allows you to have 5,000 free executions per month, where you can use all the functionality. So you're not limited to any functionality. And you can just simply go ahead and run your keepers. And then when you, of course, reach that threshold, you can decide if you want to upgrade or wait for it to reset on the following month. Now, when it comes to once we actually go back to the wallet here, we have two different options. We can go ahead and use Turnkey, or we can use Para. Both of these wallets are non-custodial, and we are also looking to add Safe Wallet and MetaMask support in the coming months. These are right now committed to the roadmap, but for the sake of the demo, let's just focus on these two. And when it comes to being non-custodial, why does that matter? We don't own the keys, you own the keys. KeeperHub only executes on your behalf. So you can see here right now, Para says MPC-based signing, no key export, and Turnkey says secure enclave, support private key export. So you can go ahead and, for instance, if you use MetaMask in your extension, you can import it there and you can have an overview there as well. For Para, it's actually will be able to export keys in the very, very near future. That's a PR just waiting to be committed. So I'll still pick them in this case, just for the sake of the demo, and create a wallet. Now what will happen here is the wallet has been created, and I can actually copy my wallet address here. And you can then go ahead and use that to fund it. If you want to fund it with some Ethereum to pay for any sort of future gas transactions in case you expect to go ahead and do write functions or write actions in your automations. But otherwise, what you'll see here, you'll also get a bit brief intro into kind of what chains we support, but you can see your balances. Right now, obviously, it will say 0 across the board. We have Tempo, we have BNB chain, Binance chain, Polygon, Arbitrum, Ethereum, Base, and then obviously a bunch of test nets where you can also fund it with, let's say, Sepolia ETH, in case you want to kind of just get familiar with the write functions and write actions in the workflows. You'll also see that each chain has these default 3 stable coins tied to it. You can at any time decide, all right, I want to choose BNB chain and I want to add a token address because I want to also have funds from that specific token on my Para wallet in this case. That's entirely up to you. All right, so if I go back to this page here, what you'll also see is there's a section called View Docs. Here you can go ahead and you'll have a wide array of information. So anything from actually getting started, as this video also helps you with, to actually linking up, the MCP connection so you can use a plugin available. So all of this information is kept up to date and available for you all. So, that's it. That's the foundation. In the next few videos, we'll talk about how to create our first workflow. We'll also go into details about the hub section here in the left side panel. And in the final video of this series, we'll also talk about how to actually use agents to create workflows in KeeperHub, which I'm very excited to show you guys as well. But, make sure you join our Discord, join our community, share any questions that you have with us. We're available, we're showing our faces. We really want to be, tightly knit with the community that are using our platform. So let us know if there's anything we can help with. And otherwise, thank you very much for listening. And until next time.